Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, obviously. You know, when I was a kid, I used to collect football cards and baseball cards, and, you know, getting something rare was really cool, and I really was excited when I'd get like a rare card or something like that. And you know what's rare these days? Anybody, whether it be developer or gaming media, saying that they're disappointed with PlayStation or Sony in any way. So imagine my delight when I seen this article, which I will go ahead and post as a source in the description. You guys can check out the link below and then read it, because it is pretty interesting. And you know, I can't say that I blame the guy for feeling the way he does. Okay, so this is basically what the article says. It says the PS4 Pro is not powerful enough to render most games in 4K natively, obviously. Since Sony and other third-party developers use upscaling technique known as checkerboard rendering to upscale games into 4K resolution, it's kind of a workaround to let customers get functionality similar to results at a far cheaper price, basically calling Sony cheap for doing this. But what do developers think of the PS4 Pro and Sony's workaround? So this Gaming Bolt article actually sat down with this CTO of this place called Artomatics, which is actually a company that delivers cost-effective solutions to render in high-fidelity 3D worlds, texture creation suite, along with various tools for game and entertainment companies. In response to that question about the PS4 Pro and checkerboard rendering, he had this to say: "The checkerboard technique shouldn't be too much trouble to program, as it's just a simple post process," he said. "They essentially just render half the pixels in a checkerboard pattern and fill them in the blank pixels by blurring together the rendered pixels. People have been doing tricks like this for decades. As for how it will stack up against true 4K rendering, I honestly can't say without looking at a few games being played side by side. Obviously the quality won't be as good. The question is if it will be noticeably bad. As an expert on the topic of quote-unquote upscaling or hallucinating enhanced details from low-resolution images, I'm a little disappointed that Sony would go with something simple and outdated like checkerboard approach. I wish they'd work with a company like Artomatics, which has expertise on the topic. We've been developing upscaling technology utilizing neural networks, which is years ahead of the traditional methods." So basically, this guy is kind of bummed out that Sony's going with this like old school technique, and I can't say that I really blame him. I mean, it does kind of suck that they're going with that. I don't know, you know, if it's going to be a long-term thing, or, you know, and we're definitely going to see some differences between the games in the versions, between the Xbox versions and the PlayStation versions when Scorpio comes out. So that's going to be something that they're not going to be able to hide. You know, I mean, places that run these things and count the pixels, and when you have these things side by side, you're obviously going to be able to tell some kind of difference. And so that's the point that people are going to kind of maybe get bummed out on the whole checkerboarding process. And I know that Microsoft has that as a quote-unquote option, but if you listen to any of my videos recently, you know that developers specifically asked for a native 4K gaming machine, and Microsoft is the only one that's going to step up to the plate doing that with the Xbox Scorpio. So it's definitely interesting, definitely exciting. What do you guys think? Hit me up on Twitter at @_Crapgamer. Hit me up on Xbox Live MOH Crapgamer. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I do daily content, usually a couple videos. So, you know, it helps out the channel when you like and subscribe. So I appreciate it. Rack 'em up. Thanks for watching. Crapgamer, out.